welcome back, guys. On today's channel, we're going to have it delivered to my apartment. Alright. Hey, look, they put Christmas trees in. Alright, so there it is, guys. You can see your new Nero is now confirmed as having been delivered to your garage in Integrity Way. So let's go ahead and do what we always do. We will enter in through the wooden door. You can see my tree in the background. And we come out through the elevator for some reason. But whatever. Alright, so in my garage, and let's go and check out the new Nero. Oh, there it is. You see it back there? It kind of looks like an adder. In fact, it really is just kind of a variation off of the adder. It's the Bugatti again, and as you can see, they kind of added this flared skirt back area, and it kind of has a little bit more of a flattened edge, less rounding to the butt. And so yeah, we're going to go take our new Nero out. Okay, and so with this new Nero, which is like the adder, you can see you can take it to Los Santos Customs here if you so choose, but we're not going to take it there. We're going to take it down to Benny. Here we are. Benny's. Benny's is the name. All right, open up. Hey, Drablax, I know that guy.
What am I doing for you?
Alright, so Benny's Custom Shop. You see Sumo, you see Mindmacht, De Classe. In the background you see we got yourself a couple sports cars. Alright, so anyways, here we are. So the first thing we do, we're going to just pay for the upgrade with the Nero customized upgrade. And yes, I want to upgrade this to Nero Custom. Bam! Oh, dang, that makes that car look slick. I like how the spoiler is not just a spoiler, it has that center fin that goes down the middle right there too. That looks really nice. I had no idea it did that. So I have about $500,000 left afterwards, and I need to soup up the car. So we're going to go ahead and get basic armor upgrade. We're going to get some super brakes, because you always want the best brakes. Even if you don't have much money, always get the best brakes. These bumpers really don't have a lot to change, do they? Oh, there we are. So the front bumper. You got the front bumper. Okay, that's here it is. It's inside classes. So there's a front bumper with the stock, the primary color intakes, which adds those little fins, the secondary color intake, which I really don't see any difference. I think my colors are the same right now, and then carbon intakes. So we're going to go with the secondary color intake because it's obviously going to contrast with the first one. The rear bumpers, there's the stock rear diffuser, the primary color diffuser, and the secondary color diffuser. We'll go with secondary again because it's more likely to make a nice contrast to whatever my main one is. Canards, bumper canards. And so you have remove canards. I like the canards though. You have primary color canards and you have secondary color canards. You know what? I'm going to leave them as stock. I kind of like the... Oh wait, never mind. I've turned them to secondary color. Fine, whatever. We're going to secondary color canards. Alright, so that's our bumpers. Our chassis upgrades, you have the doors, there's the primary door detail, there's the... None is got that great little trim to it. Primary color changes it to the primary, the secondary changes the secondary, and then carbon changes it to carbon. Huh. Let's go and get a carbon detail on that. Fenders, there's a stock fender, and there's no vents. So if you can see right on the sides of the hoods, on the top right there, you can kind of see the fins there. No vents. And then stock. I mean, why would you get no vents? I'm keeping those vents. They look really cool. Let's go back out. We're not buying any new fenders. Engine block. This actually doesn't affect the, oh, what a weird angle. For some reason, the camera will not let me look at it. Thanks, game. So this actually only affects the visual difference of the car. You have none. You have secondary color engine and then carbon engine cover. I'm going to stick with none because it's still colored. It looks nice already. And why would I spend 24 grand on something that is just going to paint it the exact same color I already have? So engine tuner, this is where you want to spend your money. This is where you want to spend your money. You always want to get the level 4 upgrade because it's going to max out your acceleration. So level 4 upgrade, engine tuned. Exhaust, these are kind of nice because you have your stock, which is those 4. It wasn't the 4 before, though. The stock was actually that. Very weird. So when you get the custom upgrade, it changes your stock to this one instead, which is a little 4 trim in the back, which I actually don't like. I like the one it comes with, and I like this little 4 in a row, but I do not like this 4 shotgun pattern for some reason. So we're going to go ahead and pick up the carbon hex exhausts. Screw explosives. Alright, grill. Stock grill, primary grill, secondary grill, carbon grill. So carbon or stock? Carbon.
Tight. That's tight.
For the hood, there's hood accessories, which you have remove pins. I like the pins. You have flush mount black. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool looking. And then flush mount carbon. I like how the black goes sideways.
You're gonna turn some heads.
And then for the hood itself, you have your stock hood and your carbon hood, which I'm keeping that stock hood. Man, this is one car where I kind of enjoy the original design more than the secondary one. I don't know. What do you guys think? Carbon or stock? I'm going to keep it stock for now. I like that curve. It looks really cool. The horn, and for the horns, there's the free ones this weekend. There's the festive loops, which are just basically playing Christmas songs, as you can hear right now. See? These are the free, 3 free ones. I'm not sure if it'll let you keep them after it's done, after Christmas is over, but we're going to go with the festive loop one. That one's easy to recognize. All right, all right. So the interior, this is where you can spend a lot of money if you don't pay attention. So, suede racing. Oh, dang. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, so you have none, which is a standard car. It's kind of cool. You have the suede race interior, which turns it into some kind of NOS engined jet fighter thing, which is kind of cool. And then this carbon race interior. We'll go with suede. Suede sounds nicer. Oh, say for the doors. There's the none interior color race design, carbon race door. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't care what the inside of the doors look like. I never see the inside doors until they break off. I'm not about to spend 13 grand on something I'm honestly never going to see. All right, fiber track seats. Those you can see through the windows sometimes. So these I might actually get. Ooh, I like that red. Steering wheels. So the standard steering wheel is pretty nice. Got that Bugatti logo. You got the Apex Basic, 2 dots on that. For Clubman Professional is looks like it's got it looks like it has Xbox buttons on the bottom. To be honest, you have Formula Basic, Formula Cutout, Formula Clubman, Formula Professional, Sprint Basic, Sprint Clubman, Sprint MK2, Sprint Lightweight, Sprint Featherweight, Sprint Professional. Honestly, these steering wheels, they all kind of look the same. And it sounds strange again. I like the stock one the most. Look, it has the biggest design on it. It's this nice full center. But out of all these other ones, if I had to get a different one, I'd probably go with maybe this one, the Formula Professional, because it has the shifting paddle gears behind, and it has the everything else in the front, the star and everything. So we're gonna go with that one, the Formula Professional. Light colors, and this is for the interior lights, so you can see behind the thing right there. So we're gonna change that to a nice yellow color. Just kind of like yellow colors; they look good. Yellows and pinks, yellows and pinks. So the roll cage, you're gonna want a roll cage. You're just gonna want a roll cage, and you're gonna want to get one that's gonna contrast with the primary color. So we get the secondary color roll cage right there. All right. Moving on. So onto the lights. Lights, always xenon kits, of course. It just makes the nicest headlights on the front. The neon kits on the bottom, we're going to go with the neon color, neon layout. We're going to do the front, back, and sides. That's where you get all the most light coming out of it. So I always choose that. And for the color, we're going to go ahead and go with a nice electric blue this time. I don't care what I put on the top. We're going to put that blue on the bottom. Why not? Let's just go and dedicate ourselves to it. So the liveries, there's none. There's the basic livery. It's There's Croex, Pendulous. That's kind of neat. Bilgeco. Oh, the Bilgeco blue, that's nice. Junk Energy, I know a couple guys who are probably going to want that, to be honest. Sprunk, that's cool. Jackal Turquoise. Jackal Red. Alright, so liveries, I'm not that into these, to be honest. So we're just going to go ahead with this basic livery right here, because I don't want to muddy this up with too many stickers. Alright, so license plate, I have... wait, what? The license plate, I'll have to take this back over to Los Santos Custom because I know I have some license plates that I can actually use customs on. I don't know why they're not appearing here, but I have ones that say Bake Creepy and ones that say Creepy, so I'll go get that switched a little later here. For our paint drop color, though, so as you can see, the primary will be the front and the secondary will be the rear. And I kind of like this dark color on the front. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a nice deep... Well, we got blue on the bottom. Let's start with a garnet red. And we'll make the secondary color something that makes it really pop. All right, there we go. We're going to go with this nice red on red right here, guys. Red on red. Look at that. We have ourselves a nice dark red with a Pfister pink over it to give that nice sheen, and then a nice big fat red on the back. And so that leaves us with one more color. We have the trim color, which is really just this interior, as you can see right there. So with this, I wish they would give us an outside view of the car as we chose this one, because it really seems like, yeah, there we go, that nice light pink in there. In fact, that light pink looks so good that we're going to start putting that on some of our other colors here too. But before we do that, we have some roof accessories to look at. There is none, and then the TRUFFADE banner, which just kind of puts a TRUFFADE across the front. Let's go ahead and get that. It looks pretty slick. And the roof, there's that, and there's the carbon roof. Screw the carbon roof. We're going to stick with the colored. Under spoilers, we have the stock spoiler, which is pretty badass. And there's the carbon spoiler. It's the same but black. Mid-level spoiler kind of lowers a little bit, and it does takes away that awesome little center. Mid-level wing, low-level GT, mid-level GT, race level GT, pro race level. But you know what? The stock one is the coolest. I'm sticking with that. That is unique design that's only on this car, and there's no reason I'd have to switch it. Under transmission, you're always going to want the fanciest transmission, the fastest one available. So I'm going to grab that. And then under turbo, same thing. Best turbo. Even if it says your stats are maxed out, always get them because it's sometimes lies to you. Let's see. So for wheels types, ooh, Benny's Bespoke. What is that? Oh, these are his fancies. While they are cool looking, they do not perform the same as tuners. So we're actually heading right down to tuners. We're heading to stock rims, and we're going to build ourselves some normal rims from scratch because I like these slicers. They handle really good. You get really great grip off the line, and you get really great grip off of curves, and so we're just going to go and get that instead. And we're going to put this great salmon pink against it. Or is the hot pink? Yeah, we'll go with the salmon pink. And for tires, you're always going to get the custom tires, and you're always going to want to get them bulletproofed. Nothing sucks more than being in a race and you start sliding up because someone popped you in the tire. Oh, shit. We're going to get the orange smoke. The windows, we can get them limoed up. They just look so nice. And one last thing to get then is we're going to adjust the lights on the bottom really quick. We started off with the blue. I don't know why. I should have thought about it a little more. We're going to get something that goes with all this pink and red. So we could do red, but that's a little bit too close. Pony pink is not the right kind of pink. Ooh, that purple's pretty nice. So are blacklight. We're going to go with blacklight on this. All right, guys. And that's the new car, guys. That's the new car. This is the new TRUFFADE. So keep your eyes out on my channel. I'm going to have some races where I race this, and so you can see exactly how this car handles. See if it's good on stunts, see if it's good on top speed, see if it's good on acceleration. It already seems to be handling kind of like a champ. So again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We're going to go and head down, though, and drive this really fast just to get an idea of how it handles, all right? So on the count of three, 1, 2, 3, and go. Let's go and just burn this up the street, get an idea about its acceleration, get an idea about its handling. So far off the line, it feels exactly comparable to the other adders and entities and Turismos and Turnos and all the other supercars. And as far as the top speed goes, again, feels the same. Even the handling feels more like the old sports cars than it does those new stunt cars that were supposed to be stunt ready and weren't. And did you look at that? I already flipped it and landed it like it was nothing. So pretty nice car so far. Let's go and take it around this corner. It's got a little bit of drift on it. I just noticed that. Let's go and try to push that a little bit. Oh yeah, a little bit of drift on this guy. So it's pretty controlled drift too. That's kind of nice. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So guys, I have to say, I really like the way this car handles. I really like the way this car handles a lot. If you do have the $1.44 million, shit, go pick it up. Seriously, seems to be one of the nicer ones to come out in a while. It's got a really nice top speed, it seems. I'm hitting stuff because I'm driving a little wild, but that's me. That's not the car. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. While you're here, check out Unspoken Out, just Simply Dave Gaming. Those guys also make great content, and I'll see you all in my next video.